Alright, so before I get started, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some lunch and get that. I wanted to show you guys what I usually like to eat for lunch if I'm home. I'm usually out for college a lot, so it's a lot of just like fast food stuff. But when I am home, I wanted to show you guys what I like to get. And that is, so I call it like a ham and cheese sandwich, but it's with tortillas and it's heated up, and so I don't know, I just call it basic, but it doesn't really matter on your tortillas. Can be just about anything that you want. I of course like the Tia Rosa tortillas. They're just really soft and comfortable. And then your ham, it's just, you know, like smoked forest ham. You can get it in any of the deli section in any of the grocery stores that you go into. And then just a regular slice of cheese. Alright, so the first thing I do is I just fold up both sides of the tortillas and make it where I can get to both sides of them pretty easily. And then I take a piece of the ham, usually about one piece, maybe a piece and a half if I'm extra hungry, and just put it inside the tortilla. And then I'll just kind of take the cheese and fold it in half, and I will just put them one slice above one slice below, and just kind of layer it. And then I heat it about 30 to 35 seconds. You can put it in for longer if you want, but after about 35 seconds, the cheese starts to kind of really melt, and I just don't like it completely melted all over everything and it being runny, and that's just gross to me. I don't like that. So I make it to where it's just almost runny, but not all the way. Alright, so now that this is, you know, been in the microwave, heated up and all that, the best thing to have with it is some ranch. And I know, don't judge me, but don't knock it till you try it. This stuff, it's just so good. And I completely love it. We're actually almost out, sadly. But I just put a little bit of ranch, and then I will fold that up. But having ranch with it is just the best. And my favorite ranch right now is the Hidden Valley. It is absolutely great, and I love it. And it tastes good. So then you just take this, and I just kind of fold it up here, just like you would a taco. I don't know if taco folds the best way, but that's how I do it. And voila! It's not the best fold, needs some work, but it's still alright, and it's all going to go into my stomach anyways, so works for me. So this is what I will have to eat, and then we will get started doing some decluttering. Alright, so as you guys can see, my room needs a lot of decluttering and just kind of picking up. I did make my bed today, so that's a plus. It's really bare. It doesn't have any pillows or anything on it. It used to, but we put those in the attic. But I showed you guys on my Instagram story not so long ago about my closet needing to get decluttered, and you guys can see that it definitely does. There's shoes everywhere. I need to just stop getting so many shoes, but it definitely needs to get decluttered, and I'm just basically gonna declutter and organize my whole room. So I'm not really gonna clean it, but just kind of put stuff where they need to go so that way it's sell ready. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to empty out all of my dresser drawers and get every bit of my clothing out of those so that way I can see what I have, and I'll go through it and figure out what I want, what I don't want, and how to organize it back in there. If you guys saw in my title, it says the KONMARI, and that is based off a show on Netflix. It is a super awesome show, and I will link that down below for you guys to go check out. It is just completely awesome, and the girl is super sweet, super nice, and you guys should definitely go check her out because she is so good at organizing things. So now that I have everything out of my dresser drawers, I'm going to start putting them into two different piles and separating from the ones I want to the ones I don't want. Before we get too far into this video, I just want to tell you guys, if you don't already, to go follow my Instagram account. It is KeefKyler12, and I post a lot of content for you guys about maybe rating a video, or what you liked about a video, or maybe even what you would like to see in upcoming videos. And I make it very interactive for you guys because I want to hear what you guys are going to say, and your feedback really helps me just do more videos. You guys actually had a 71% rate of yes, make this video, and so that's why this video is getting posted up. So go check that out and go follow that account. This is one of my methods that I use when I was talking about the KONMARI. This is how I use one of the folding techniques. And as you can see here, this is just the pants, but you just fold the pants over and you just kind of work out all those creases and stuff and just make it really flat. And then you want to just fold it over again, and you don't want to fold it all the way, but just about all the way. And then you want to smooth that out one more time, and then you want to fold it into thirds 2 different times. And each time you do that, you want to really make sure it smooths out. And this just helps so that way it doesn't, fold awkwardly and stuff like that. I have to boot in here and say something because I'm super proud of myself, so I'll keep this short. But I actually learned how to fold these socks myself, and I taught myself how. So I thought that was super cool. I just fold it over, I put it inside of another sock, and then I fold that over, and it just makes it real nice and flat and awesome. And I just had to brag on myself for a second. I also want to talk about a huge achievement real quick with you guys. I have finally reached past 20 subscribers, and I know that's not a lot, but it's a really good starting point, and I am almost at 700 views for this month, and it is my first month to do it, and so that is awesome. I know that I just said 500 a couple weeks ago that I was proud of, but I'm so proud of getting 700. Alright, so now that I have everything done in my nightstand and have it all put away, I'm going to start working on my closet. And the reason why is just so that way I'm still working with some clothes and stuff like that, so I still know what I need and what I don't need, and then I'll get to my bookshelf. Make sure you guys keep watching. Like I said earlier, I will show you guys what everything looks like once it is completely done. Taking out all my shoes and stuff, there were some shoes in there that I was just like, Kyler, you definitely need to get rid of. And here in this next video, you guys are going to see, or this next clip, how many shoes I realized that I have. Doing this video for you guys, it is starting to come to mind to me that I have a really bad shoe problem, and this really needs to get fixed. But I will go through a lot of these and figure out which ones that I like and that I don't like. So these are the shoes that I think I'm going to stick with and I'm going to keep. And then I made a little pile over here of the shoes that I'm going to get rid of. Oh, there's some in here actually. I think it's just some flip-flops though. This is it. Yeah, just my flip-flops. The other one's just a brace and then a volleyball. But these are the shoes that I'm going to keep, and I will figure out how to put them in the closet. Before I organize everything back in the closet, or the shoes at least, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum it up. It has been a while since I vacuumed the closet, and it probably needs it. I just want to shout out this vacuum real quick because Dyson makes the absolute best vacuum. I don't know why, but it is completely awesome. There is no cords, and it is just great. Figuring out where I was going to put my shoes and how I was going to do it was a really big chore, but stick around guys because I'm going to show you how I did that at the end of this video. It's just, I really like the method I did it. I don't know if it's going to stay that way, but let's hope for the best. Alright, so besides the food bowl, the rest of this stuff I'm just going to put in the back of my car and just use it when we go for different college things. We're constantly needing something to play catch with or use it somehow. So I'm just going to put it in the back of my car, and that way I'll always have it wherever I'm at. I'm so excited to show you guys how this looks. It came out amazing. Putting these back in there took me another forever because I was OCD and I had to fix it like 1,000 different times. If any of you guys can relate to that, comment down below because I would love to know. Alright, so for the only thing I have left to do is clean my bookshelf. I just kind of decluttered that a little bit. I've already cleaned my nightstand. I actually did that last week, and so I got that all nice and neat. And before I open those drawers, I wanted to kind of show you what that looked like. But before I do that, I wanted to point out this thing is my wireless charger that I just bought. And I have seen these around. I have not bought one until now. And I thought, it was $10, and I was like, this is not going to work. There's no way for 10 bucks this works. It works awesome, and it's so cool, and it's worth pointing out. But these are kind of just the drawers. I have my own little organizer here and got some things in it, like my watch and my sunglasses and stuff. And then in this drawer, I just kind of have some paperwork and stuff, and it's pretty well organized. I have some books and stuff in there. I just have this on the top of it because it's just 2 folders, so it's not that big a deal. So with this decluttering, I think I'm just going to take some study books right here. I'm just going to put them in my closet and just kind of get them out of the way. I have an empty shelf. For my college textbooks, I'm not real sure. I think I'm going to try to put them in the closet, but I may end up just putting them, kind of scattering them throughout the bookshelf. So I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, but I'd like to get them in my closet and out of the way. Alright, so I decided I'm going to get rid of everything on the bookshelf, and I'm just putting my college books there. I put the rest in the closet, and then up here on the top, I just kind of spaced these 3 out just to kind of make it look nice up here. Then over here in the closet, up here at the top, I just kind of organized things and made it look more nice and neat. And then I put my camera bag in the middle here. I had an empty space after I emptied everything, and I put some of my shirts, and then like my tank top stuff like that. And then I put my shoes down the bottom, just kind of organized them so that way they were nice and neat and they actually look presentable. I did the exact same thing on this side. So I organized my shoes and made them look presentable. And then up here in the middle, I put all my nice dress clothes on the right-hand side. And then I put all my sweatshirts and stuff like that, long sleeve t-shirts, on the left side of the closet. And then I did the same thing up at the top. I just kind of organized things. And these books up here on the right, they were actually on the bookshelf. I just moved them to the top of the closet. All right, so for my first drawer, I'll show you guys each drawer here. For my first drawer is where I put the underwear, and I folded them up. What I did is I just kind of stood them up a little bit, and they just fit one by one all the way across. And so you guys saw that before, what it looked like. It looks a whole lot better now. And then in the second drawer, I just put my undershirts, and so just all the white undershirts. There's only 3 of them. I got rid of some of them because they were just kind of nasty looking. And then in the bottom drawer, I just put my ties, my bow ties, and I had a belt and some suspenders that I just threw in there and kind of made it look nice. And then towards the middle here at the top, I put all my sweatpants. And so I just lined them up the same way. I didn't stand them up as much just because they won't pass this lip here if I do. And then it's hard to open and close the drawer. And then in the center here, I just put all the shorts. I don't have very many shorts, so it wasn't as hard to kind of stack them in. But I just put those in and kind of stood them at an angle. And then at the bottom, I decided that I would have more room if I put my jeans and my dress pants in there. And so I folded my dress pants up real nice and neat where they won't wrinkle too much, but I try to just iron them before I use them each time, so it shouldn't matter. And then I put my jeans over here on the right. I only have 2 pairs of jeans, so that works for now. And then for my socks, I showed you guys how I folded my socks. I put these socks in here just for kind of like a lining and just to kind of, you know, fill up more space. And then that way, I don't know, I thought it looked cool. And then down here below, I just kind of lined them for the rest of the socks. There wasn't that many left, but I just put what I had left down in that drawer. And then for the last drawer, I actually just put my business cards in. And so a little bit about that, I work for social media and as a lab prep for the college, and I have a bunch of business cards. So I just put them down there to kind of get them out of the way. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the decluttering that I did. If you guys have any kind of different ideas about some decluttering, or maybe you just like that stuff, you like organizing and stuff like that, give this video a thumbs up. And I would like to know different things, different techniques you guys use to create more space with the clothes that you have. If you haven't already, I encourage you guys to go and follow my Instagram account. It is KeefKyler12, and I post a lot of different interactive things for you guys where you guys can comment and tell me what you like, what you don't like, or what you would like to see next. So go check that out. It is KeefKyler12, and I'll see you guys later.